Friday, Grand Rising and Bright Blessings to all of my pedal patrons. Welcome to Friday. Welcome to the 21st of June, 2024. And that makes today's universal numerological energy value a 7. And on this 7 frequency energy day, which is really a very spiritual day, of course, the universe is lining right up with that with the astrology, including today's full moon in Capricornios, 1 of 2, because we have another one coming in July. We are going to experience a major shifting potential for a lot of people today. I kind of went all in with the highest aspect of what it is that you really needed to drop. But today I want you to think about the energy of release and receive today. So if you're a pedal patron, you know exactly what that means in your requests and your conversations to your spiritual teams today, however, and whatever pantheon they all happen to be within, because today is the opportunity for you to really set yourself up for the highest level of abundance that is in alignment and in your vibration today. Let's go ahead and jump over to the map. Okay, so 7 universal frequency energy is highly angelic. It is a healing energy day. It's very restorative in energy and it supports wisdom. And I would suggest, especially if you guys are having some upper chakra all the way into like your third eye, pineal, and everything else, having headspace issues, use 963 hertz frequency today to help move that energy down. Okay. A lot of hangover energy from all these energies these past couple of days. Okay, let's jump into it. From midnight to 9:08 completing on the West Coast is all of our 7 transits. We woke up this morning into both of those heavy energies that we talked about yesterday, those big squares with Big Papa Saturn and Neptune jacking with our flow right here in the moon in Sagittarius. So that's where some of that little hangover energy is coming from. It is going to shift itself out, and we do have some support with that today. Technically, the energy that's going on here with the Neptune is not as heavy as it was yesterday. We call it void energy, so it's not as impactful. But what's really exciting to me is that this Mars in Taurus energy is having the sextile with Chatty Cathy of the universe, Mercury in Cancer. So that is going to help us get our Mo and our Joe back together again and start to feel more confident in moving forward in the things that we need to be able to accomplish. And we have a grand trine energy with Leo, Aries, and our Sagittarius. So that's also supporting us with the motion in the ocean to get some things done. The actual shifting of the moon coming out of Sagittarius and into Capricorn is like 4:08 p.m. So 7:08 on the West Coast. And then, then at 6:08 to 9:08, that's the actual conjunction of the Capricorn moon at that point with the sun in Cancer. That's the opposition that creates that energy. So it's a very caring energy day and pushing the element of motion forward. Now, we also did have a very specific focal point with the trine that's specifically taking place with Chiron and Aries and that moon in Sagittarius. So that's also lending itself today to the support of the care for yourself. See, all this stuff goes together. And we also do have the Jupiter energy having its own little mini trine here with what's going on within the Pluto and Aquarius. So those want to align to be able to shift abundance. Now, abundance doesn't just happen to be money, guys. Some people just need extra time. Some people need some extra person to show up. So whatever abundance happens to be for you, you are in good stead to get that today. Let's break it down to each of the elements, all right? If you happen to be an earth sign today, so if you are a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn, this is a very magical day for you. To be able to communicate, okay, for the different reasons that I pointed out, what your next level of desire is. And also, you guys are also being given some sort of a gift today. It's a piece of information. It's a piece of something that you needed. Whatever it is that you need is being given to you automatically today. But this is before we even get the full moon. So take your gifts, be responsible with whatever information or other contracts or things start to show up in your awareness today. If you happen to be an air sign today, so my Geminis, my Libras, and my Aquariuses, okay, today is the day where you start jamming. all of this extra information that's been coming in with the Gemini component is really supportive for you today. And you're going to have to make sure that you are cranking and getting some things done. We all do in the energy for what Capricorn is going to require of us coming up. But it is about start the process now, and you will well be ahead of the game, especially when it comes to this, okay? If you happen to be a fire sign today, now with that grand trine, so my Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, do not feel pressured to make a decision today. Just know that you're on the right path. Do not let someone come in here and jam your frequency. You stick to your guns. You need to be like this today in the direction that you're going, because you are definitely going in the right direction. So don't let anybody jack your flow today. Now, if you happen to be a water sign today, obviously our Cancers, our Scorpio, and our Pisces, one of the things I want you guys to recognize is that you are also moving forward in a very strong way. But what you're probably going to need to do today, and I'm looking at you very specifically to my Scorpio friends, pay attention to resources, because you are going to need those resources to help support you with something. You have them. So the universe is asking you to just take another look. You might have forgotten about something. Double check something, because guess what? That resource that you forgot about is also sort of a blessing in disguise, and you're going to be able to use that in another way today. So pay attention to what that looks like for you. And of course, know your earth, air, fire signs, or your moon, your rising, and your sun sign is going to be able to assist you. Overall, we all have this huge opportunity to get past the drama, okay? We are going to get really grounded. If it didn't work for us, we're going to let that go. We're going to give ourselves a break mentally so that we can let some new information come in. We're going to call in some new information, some new requirements, some new requests to help us along with our journey. Part of that is going to include cutting people off and letting those contracts just be done, guys. And you have to be knowing that that's the right thing to do and the tasty way to do it. And then finding the availability and that strength within yourself to push forward in those new directions. Now, from a higher spiritual vantage point, okay, we are changing and shifting timelines so quickly. You cannot afford to get stuck in what shoulda, woulda, coulda. You need to be at that neutrality place so that when things do fluctuate, you're able to bob and weave and not lose your grip and lose your footing. If you will do that, then I'm telling you, these next 60 to 90 days are going to be absolutely brilliant. They're not to be messed with. So, as always, may you receive everything that is that you need and you want and desire. And may you continue to find all the beauty in all things, because these little shifts are meant to assist you. You just got to get on board the love train. Woo woo. Petal patrons, I will see some of you guys later here on the TT. I will put the announcement in the FB. There's some other things that are coming forward. The 201s of spirituality class, the 101s of astrology, the 101s of tarot and numerology are also going to be released here pretty quickly. So if you have questions, it might be easier for you to just drop a comment here or in any of the other platforms, but you guys know how to get a hold of me anyway. So very excited for this day for all of us. It's been a lot, but we're starting to get that relief. So I hope that you guys enjoy your Friday to the fullest. Many blessings, my friends. We'll talk to you later. Bye.